Let's see. Let's do that right there. Got to check the mic on this. Let's see what the mic's looking like. All right, we all good. We are all good. We got to talk about these Gen Z women. It's going to be a good one today, guys. What's up, Bumblebee Tuna? What's going on, man? We got to talk about these women today. We got to talk about it, lady and gents. We got to talk about it. We're going to give some people some extra time to get in here before we get started. But this is going to be a good live stream, guys. And depending on how much interaction we have on this live stream, depends on how long it'll go. What makes the live stream go longer and what makes me enjoy the live stream is whenever there's chat interaction. So you guys are more than welcome to interact with the chat, comment your thoughts if you're watching the replay. But we're going to give some people some time to get in here, man. We got to talk about these women today. As I was thinking about this earlier, and I'm like, I haven't made a video, let alone a live stream, talking about these women, these Gen Z women. And I'm Gen Z, so I have great experience talking with these women, talking and experiencing and seeing and observing what they're going through. What's going on, Snoopy? What's going on? What's going on, guys? We got to talk about these women today. Lord Jesus Christ. We got to talk about these women today. Giving some people some time to get in here. Hopefully, you guys are having a good Saturday noontime. You've been watching March Madness, which is going insane. But if you guys take some time out of your day, I appreciate it. We got to talk about these Gen Z women. These women. See you, Snoopy. See you on the replay. What's going on, BM? We got to talk about these women, these Gen Z women. It's going to be a good live stream. The realities of Gen Z women. What's going on? How I'm doing good. I'm doing good, BM. Thanks for asking. I appreciate it. It's been a busy morning, man. Had to work out, had to get a massage, had to get a haircut. Excuse me. I would have been on here a lot earlier, but I had a whole bunch of stuff to do this morning. Zelina, what's going on? Hello. Yeah, so we got to talk about these Gen Z women. Some of you guys probably have had experiences dating these Gen Z women. You guys are more than welcome to share your thoughts in the comment section below. What's going on, Robin? Just giving some people some extra time to get in here before we go in on the topic. Give some people some extra time to get in here. And I love interacting with the chat. That's what makes these these live streams go on. Um, oh, you're in Finland. Shout out to Finland. We got people from Finland watching. So how I'm sure Finland, the women in Finland are quite different from the women in the West. Robin, you're gonna have to update us on that. Type in the chat what those Gen Z women are like in Finland. Hopefully, they are fit and feminine in Finland. Well, I appreciate it, Robin. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yes. Okay. So, all right, Passport Bros. You see Robin in the chat. Y'all see that? Go to Finland. Go to Finland, family. He said fit and feminine. Finland is fit and feminine. Pro Doc, what's going on, man? When's the next fish fry? I don't even eat fried fish like that. I'll be real with you. I'm eating healthy. I'll be eating healthy, dog. I done put away the fried stuff a long time ago. I don't eat none of that. It's going to be the moon in the sun today. I really know what that means, Robin. But let's get started, man. You guys, this is going to be an interactive live stream. I want you guys to comment your thoughts. So, if you are a Gen Z man, meaning that you are ages, I think 26 to like 16, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully, I think that's the right generation. Hey, they do taste good. It takes a while to get off that fish, bro. I ain't lying to you. Hey, seafood, good seafood go hard in the paint, bro. Real talk. Real talk. That's fried seafood go hard in the paint. Crawfish boil. Boy, don't get me started. Don't get me started, man. Don't get me started. Are you circumcised? Here we got the weirdos on the live stream already. Why are you laughing at me, Pro Doc? Come on, man. You know I'm telling the truth. You know I'm telling the truth. So there's a lot wrong with Gen Z. Let's just be real with it. There's a lot wrong with Gen Z. Our habits are not the best. But there's one thing I will give us, Gen Z men specifically. There is one thing I will give us. Why are you laughing, Kev? Why are you asking weird stuff? So if you're a Gen Z dude, or maybe you're a millennial dating Gen Z women, you know that these women are cooked. They're cooked. Tell me I'm lying in the chat. What's wrong? What's wrong is the internet and the media. That don't help it either. That don't help it either. Because whenever we put Kanye West up there, he has Bianca. Um, okay, I see you, Kevin. But it don't help. All the stuff we promoting, the music, the celebrities. Like, guys, I was watching a TV show the other day, and they just always have to put sex in it, and they got to show you the actual sex. Like, bro, like, why is society right now so overly sexualized? I don't get it. But then we have all this stuff going on, and we expect Gen Z women to be good women. All right, Kev, you tripping out, bro. I'm gonna have to time you out. Of course, I work out. Um, but man, how do we expect? Oh yeah, we're gonna have to start timing some weirdos out of here. Uh, I don't want to see that shit right there. That's that weirdo shit. But yeah, Gen Z women are cooked. They're beyond cooked, and we're going to talk about all the reasons why they are cooked. And you just said something good, Pro Doc. It is the internet and the media, because these are the women that's on OnlyFans. The woman that I put in the center of the thumbnail is a really popular OnlyFans creator. Plus, you got Ruby Rose, Bad Bobby. All these women, these Gen Z women, they really kicked off and started the OnlyFans. They're the ones that's capitalized on it mainly. So these Gen Z women are into a whole bunch of stuff that you guys probably don't even know. And since they've been getting this stuff since a young age, they've been active since a young age. So one of the biggest reasons as to why Gen Z women are not the best women is because they never really truly had any good examples. Let's just be real about it. Grandma started feminism, mom lived it out, and she's given that message to her daughter. So she don't really have a good example. I mean, maybe grandma, but grandma, that's the generation that started feminism and started it and passed it on to her mother. And the mother is the one that kept pushing it. And now we voted all this stuff in. So she never really had a chance in the first place, to be honest with you guys. She was always, Gen Z women were going to be doomed from the start. They were doomed from the start already. I don't know why we expected, looking back on it, I don't know why we expected anything um, more of them, to be honest with you. Society, the way it's set up right now, and then you have that stuff passing on to it, and then you have the incentive through all the different laws. Of course, it's going to be out of control right now. What's going on, Pre? What's going on? So, any man that's dating women in their 20s, early to mid 20s, know that they are screwed mentally. A lot of women are into X rated content. A lot of these women are producing X rated content. A lot of these women have a whole bunch of toys that they use to get off. These are the women that are dating the older guys. And they've been dating older guys since they were 15, 16 years old. Yeah. See, I've already talked about that. That's one of my first talking points was this generation of women is intoxicated with liberalism, feminism, and career driven. And really, when people say career driven, really what they're trying to say is, hey, I don't really care about family. We're not starting family anytime soon. That's really what that's code for. Career driven women are usually not family driven women. These are women that are going to have kids 30, 35, push out maybe maybe one or two kids, which is contributing to the low birth rate in the United States and in the world. It's all contributing to this. So, feminism, like I said in a recent video, feminism is on track to destroy a lot of societies, guys. It's on track to destroy a lot of societies, liberal, intoxicated women. So this is a lost generation of women. There's just no way around it. There's a lost generation of women. And this is a lost generation of men because we keep promoting women over men. There was a live stream where a little young boy was asked a question. He's like, I never seen, and he answered, I've never seen in any of the movies where the guy beats the woman. The woman always beats the man up. How is that good for promoting good masculinity in young men? Propaganda for creating good, strong men. It's not going to create good, strong men. It's just going to create a whole bunch of delusional, and then it's going to get reinforced through the internet, reinforced through the media. All of that's going to get reinforced. So these women are lost causes. You know, Trump came in and tried to end the wokeness, and he did end the wokeness. But this generation of women, they're already woke. You can't unwoke them now. So the only generation of women that's going to come up and be not woke is the generation before them or the generation after them, after Gen Z, possibly. So there's some interesting dynamics going on between Gen Z women and Gen Z men. Really, to be truthfully honest, these women, these kids in their high school ages, they don't socialize at all. So there's like a this is an online raised by the phone generation. Social media. If you look at the high school kids today, none of them really, they walk around with their headphones on, with their head down, looking at the phone. None of them are socially in real life. They're social on the phone. They're popular on the phone. They got a whole bunch of followers on the phone, but in real life, they're socially awkward. And so this is contributing to why Gen Z women have a lot more social status than Gen Z men. And plus, you have all the creeps from millennials, Gen X, boomers, generation that are looking down upon this young generation of women, uh, which is making them make more money. You know, Bad Bobby made $1 million the day she turned 18 and started the OnlyFans. Alabama Barker, all these people, as soon as they hit 18, 19, 20 years old, they became millionaires because we have a lot of creeps that scroll through on the internet looking for different content to watch. So, whenever a woman has more social status than you, and guys, this is an interesting dynamic that you guys need to be aware of because this nullifies the athlete to a degree. If a woman in high school gets 6 figures worth of followers, she's more popular than the quarterback on the high school starting varsity team. She's more popular potentially than the starting basketball player. So, and plus these women be lying about their ages all the time on the internet anyway. So nobody really knows who they are, what their age truly is. And so you guys get caught up in these weird situations, especially on dating apps. You run into these situations where the woman will say, hey, I was really this age. I'm really this age, but I couldn't change it. I couldn't change it, right? Really. So these women have a whole bunch of status that Gen Z men just don't have, which means what? They were never going to date the Gen Z men. So they're dating the millennial men. They're dating the older men. This is this. You guys remember the story where the dad slept with the Gen Z woman of his son, his son's girlfriend? That's a Gen Z woman. And I guarantee you, that's not the only older guy she's been with. Guys, dating right now, it's the wild, wild west. There's no rules anymore. Anything goes. Anything goes right now. If you have fathers sleeping with their son's girlfriend, it's over. So Gen Z men know it's cooked. We know it's cooked. Guys, you got Gen Z women that are average looking getting DMs from NBA players. These women have been exposed through so much. You would be terrified if you went through their phone, went through their photos, their Snapchat videos. If you went through all of their photos or whatnot, went through all their text messages and DMs of all the men they get exposed to, but just by having the phone, you'd be horrified of what these Gen Z women have been doing behind closed doors. And that's what leads me into my next talking point. They have too many options. They can't, it's like the paradox of choice. It's so many options, you can't even make a choice. You got the NBA player right here. She got the rich guy, sugar daddy right here. She got the attractive Chad at the local bar, the bouncer right here. She has so many different options, and she's just sleeping with all of them. These women, these are the women that are getting pumped and dumped, and they don't feel bad about it. They get pumped and dumped. They like, I don't care. I don't care. See, pumped and dumped used to be um, after you get pumped and dumped and you leave the guy's apartment, that walk of shame from the apartment to the car, guys, that's no longer a thing anymore. Shame isn't even a thing anymore. What's going on, man? What's going on? I don't even know how to say your name. Arkarsh. Hopefully, I said that right. I'm from Texas. But these are the women, guys. Shame isn't even a thing anymore, guys. These women be getting pumped and dumped, and they be wanting to get pumped and dumped. You think you did something, you think you smashed her, and yeah, I got over on her. Nope, you didn't. She just went over to somebody else last night, right after she had somebody else lined up right after you. All right, bro, you're not gonna spam the chat. Come on, man. What's going on with the internet and you weirdos? Why y'all so bold being on the internet, bro? Come on now. Relax. Relax. What's going on with the internet and these weirdos, man? None of this shit would be happening in real life at all. What the hell? You guys, everybody, everything all good? What the hell just happened? I don't even understand. Okay. We're just talking about these Gen Z women. That's what this live stream's about. We're talking about these Gen Z women. That's not my flow and shit. Golly. Hopefully everything is back to normal. Is everything back to normal, guys? All this stuff is happening at the same time. All right. I'm sorry about that, guys. People trying to call me, all kinds of stuff. As soon as I get on the live stream. So Sharon, we're talking about these Gen Z women and how dating these Gen Z women is completely unbearable, and all of the things that you have to worry about when you're dating these Gen Z women as a man. Because as us Gen Z dudes, we already see what's going on. What is Gen Z women? The Generation Z, the women from like 16 to 26. That's the generation that we're talking about. So where was I at? We were talking about these. They have too many options. How they get pumped and dumped. Guys, these women be getting, guys, Gen Z women have a high body count. Let's just be real. And they've been starting. Everybody want to call me while I'm on the live stream, interrupting my thoughts, interrupting my. Oh yes, I understand now. Thank you very. It's good. It's good. It's good. We're gonna bring some understanding here today, some understanding here today. Jen, please. I'm sorry, guys. All these technical difficulties when you do a live stream on the phone and people try to call you and all kinds of stuff. That messes up the flow of the live stream. That's really annoying to me. But these women have high body counts, and they've been getting started since they were young, teenagers. Why? Because they have access to the phone. And then we have a whole bunch of perverts in the society. Why? Because we have a whole bunch of our society is over sexualized. We can't show anything without mentioning or talking about sex. We can't have a show, can't have music. Everything has to be a sexual innuendo. Everything. I appreciate it. Welcome back, Robert. Which is making everybody think about, which is making everybody perverted. So these women be catching and having sexual experiences with different men since they were mid teenagers, adolescents, which is one of the reasons why this generation of women has so much trauma because they've had so many damn experiences. This is why this generation of women has so many bodies, body count, high as hell, before they even reach 20. See, these are the women, when they get like 25, they want to slow down. Hell, I'm gonna be real with you. Depending on what city you're in, they just go harder. if she's get I, guys, if she's get making a good, if she has a good job, making good money, she's somewhat attractive, and she can provide herself without having a dude, bruh, she's going in, getting smashed and dashed whenever she feels like it. Sharon, up, Sharon saying I'm correct. You didn't seen it too. You probably, I don't know what age bracket you're in, but um, you see these women are fast out here wearing all kinds of revealing clothes. You go to the gym. This is just all women now, but when you go to the Sharon gonna get on me. She fitness. You in the fitness? But I know you see it. You probably wearing the same stuff. Uh, Sharon fitness when you go to the gym. That's 67. Okay, you got a baby boomer. Is that right? I think you're a baby boomer, right, Miss Sharon? Be respectful. It's crazy. You see, yeah, these women. See, back in your time, I hate to say that because it makes you sound old. But back in your time, Miss Sharon, the women, I bet the women were much more respectful. Uh, they weren't revealing with their cleavage. Like I'm surprised that these companies see the same stuff that we're seeing. They're like, hey, our culture is over sexualized, so why don't we sell super over sexualized clothing? So let's put tights where the tights are built in to shape the butt to where you can actually crease it and look in. It's crazy. And then they want guys to not look. That's even more crazy. I'm designed and built. I'm a visual creature to look. Yeah, it's everywhere. It's everywhere in the gym. It's everywhere in the gym. Like I don't know a Gen Z woman, a young woman under 30 years old that doesn't wear something revealing at the gym. That comes to the gym just wearing some tights, an overlap, over um what do you call it, oversized t-shirt that covers her butt and stuff. Oh, congratulations, Miss Sharon. We got good women in on the live stream. We got good women here on the live stream. Congratulations being married for 25 years to you. Oh, well, I'm sure you don't teach your daughter that, but I'm sure it's hard to keep the popular culture from getting to her. I'm sure that's a problem you have to deal with on a consistent basis whenever you have your daughter. But that's good. I know you've been married a while, so I know you probably imputed good wisdom. But that's the problem, Miss Sharon. We don't have a lot of people that have good examples, and thus the dysfunction that we see in society right now. You're a rarity. Your parenting style is rare. That parenting style is rare. Um, but yeah, back to this trauma thing, guys. I feel like I'm a normal person compared to all these experiences. Like, guys, the amount of experiences women have nowadays from 15 to 25, just 15 to like 22, high school, college years, they go through a lot of stuff. Women from 15 to 22 go through the most. They've lived, guys, by the time she gets 30 years old, she didn't probably live like two lives already because they go through so much and start so early, getting incentivized to go the wrong direction. Oh, okay. Your daughter's married. Well, still, that's still a great thing for her. I'm sorry to hear that about your husband, but I'm sure you were married a long time as well. Yeah, you guys are more than welcome to interact with the chat. I love interacting with the chat. That makes a live stream go a lot longer. When the chat isn't live, I'm like, okay, let me get off the live stream. Okay, so yeah, guys, I can't the amount of women that I come across and just talk to in a regular conversation. It's not even trying to date, just talk in a regular conversation. Guys, these women from 15 to 21 go through and have some of the wildest experiences, and that's why they have so much trauma and so much drama in their lives is because of what they've done and been exposed to at such a young age through the phone, through bad influences, not having, broken families, all kinds of stuff. You be having a regular conversation with a woman, and then she'll get the crying. You're like, why are you crying? Yes, that's a that's a long time to be married. Again, sorry to hear your husband had passed away. But yeah, just these Gen Z women have way too many experiences, guys. And when they have way too many experiences, it's like, okay, first of all, what haven't you done? What new experience can I actually bring you? And then it goes from, okay, are you can you maintain a long distance or long term relationship because you had so many different experiences? You rode the carousel so long. How am I cap, Robin? How am I cap? What's cap about what I'm saying right now? Most dudes that's Gen me eight. What is that? What does that mean? Most Gen Z dudes we that are my age, we see this stuff and we're like, yeah, bro, dating went black. I don't know why my screen goes black. Hopefully, it's not going black for you guys watching the stream. But like there's a little bit of lag on the time too. But us Gen Z dudes, we already see the writing on the wall. We already see it, bro. Look, it's a woman right now. I'm looking down. I'm looking down at she Gen. I know she Gen Z age, having a kid. She still be going out and stuff. I be watching everybody in my apartment complex. You guys need to observe people and always observe your surroundings because you know people tell on themselves, and it's a lot of women in this apartment that I live at. I see the walk of shame. Yep, their experience is none and void, and nobody what them just to dump on or in. You got to word that a little bit. I don't really know what you're trying to say. Kind of unclear. But yep, that's her kid right there. Another broken family. That's another thing. Gen Z was raised with a bunch of broken families. So how will we ever how were Gen Z women ever really truly going to have good relationships? They already hated their father, or their father left them, or the mother alienated the father from them, so he never could have a relationship. So all these different bad examples that they've had growing up, Miss Sharon is like the only one that raised their child properly, that has a good cycle going on here, family cycle going on here. But man, that's another reason why these women have so much trauma. It's why another reason why these women are so fast. Well, since you don't have a father in the house or you don't have a male and female in the house, well, we already know feminism, liberalism, all that stuff is going to be thrown in there easily. And it's going to sound good to the woman because she has a young, impressionable mind. So of course she's going to go to it and be drawn to it and then live it out and then have regret when she gets 30. Exactly. Exactly. They've never seen it. They've never seen it. And it's hard to be something that you have never seen before. How are you going to be a husband? How are you going to be a wife and you never seen your parents interact with each other. What's your frame of reference? You don't have a frame of reference. What's your default setting? People fall back to their default setting. You fall back on the level of your training. Training meaning how you were brought up. What if you were brought up? Exactly. No education. See, Miss she you need to start your own channel and own live stream, Miss Sharon, and to expose this stuff because everything you cooking in the chat right now. No education, no home training. So no wonder they're wearing tights that are see-through. No wonder they're getting pumped and dumped. No wonder they're confused by society. No wonder there's no family units. No wonder the dating market is screwed up. All of this stuff is contributing to the fact as to why Gen Z women are acting the way they are acting. This is all the see. I wanted to say this for a little bit later, but let's just be real. Whenever they say the statistics are at 2030 that women are going to be single, lonely, vocabulary. Ooh, guys, this is a woman. I don't know if you guys are watching on the live stream right now, currently, or if you're going to watch it on the replay. So, Miss Sharon is exposing Gen Z women right now. This is insane. She just said they don't have any manners or vocabulary. Whenever there was a whole movement, I wouldn't say movement, but remember there was a saying that said chivalry's dead. That's for what she just said. That's one of the reasons why chivalry is dead in dating. Guys, I can't tell you how many times I'll open a door. Guys, if you let me just say it like this: if you're a nice guy, if you're a good guy, I know you're getting used up and abused up by Gen Z women because they just like for what Miss Sharon just said, no manners. I can't tell you how many times you open a door up or you're trying to say, hey, just trying to tell them something that they don't see a problem with, and then they'll get mad at you. They'll get spazzed out on you, or they'll just ignore you because, again, entitled generation, plus she's a woman, an attractive woman, all the different issues we just talked about. Guys, all of this is just a recipe for the shit not working. It was also a song. What song was you trying to quote, Michelle? What song? What song was that? But this is a point that I wanted to talk about also. So you guys, we hear the statistics that are coming out saying, hey, by 2030, like 45 to 50% of women will be single and lonely and childless. This is just generation of women. They're talking about Gen Z women. They're having fun right now. They're getting flown out. They got the sugar daddy over here getting flown out, dealing with athletes right over here, getting DM'd. She's having fun right now, getting all these different experiences. But, career driven as well. And there's nothing wrong with having a career, but family, most women, they've done studies on this. Women want families. They look back and regret having these long careers if they don't have family, kids, a husband. All these people are going to take care of you when times get hard. Not the athlete. He's just going to pump and dump you and send you right back on your way. Not the sugar daddy. He's using you. And then once he gets tired of using you, he's going to withdraw his funds, those temporary funds. Maybe he just wanted to hit it one time. So yeah, he sent you $1,000. Yeah, he sent you $1,000, and yeah, he hit it, and he got what he needed. So he's gonna withdraw his sugar daddy funds, and you're gonna be out here with the extra body, with alone, no protection. And so Gen Z women are living it up right now, but by 2030, like the stats say, they're going to be single and lonely. They don't even really to be truthfully honest. They since they don't have an example of how to maintain a a long term relationship, they're not really relationship material. This is why this is why in my I think a video last week where I talked about Gen Z as a whole, where the loyalty and the friendship and all of that is null and void. This is the most lonely generation. Everything we do is wrong. Everything. Everything that we do is wrong. And what's even more crazy, or what's even crazier, is these are going to be your new leadership. Hey, Miss Sharon, I got a question for you, Miss Sharon. How do you feel? Do you feel comfortable being led by this generation of people, knowing what you know? Mm. Miss Sharon is cooking in the chat. Miss Sharon, I'm gonna have to give you a. I'm gonna add you as a moderator. Oh man, Miss Sharon is cooking right now. Guys, check this out. I know if you guys are watching the live stream, read what she just said in the chat. No, they want you to think they are having fun. Want you to think they are having fun, but they are not. They are lost. And too many have children and too many men who's not interested in them at all. That's another thing. Like these women get caught up in having all these experiences at a young age, getting pregnant, having frivolous sex, and often unprotected sex. So you're gonna catch something or you're gonna have a kid. And once she has the kid, guys, that's that's in game. Because what other guy worth his salt? Now get it twisted. You can get a guy. He's gonna have his own children, or he's gonna be a lower tier guy. But a guy that you want, the alpha, the CEO, whatever the hell, the big star, whatever the hell, you just ended that opportunity. You just cut that opportunity altogether. You just shrunk your pool of men by having a guy by having kids too early. Why you say hell no? Please, God forbid. What do you mean, Miss Sharon? I just gave you a wrench. You don't want the wrench? What you scared of? What you say? Okay. Yep, you're right. Because once they get home, they have all that fun. Once they get home from girls' nights out, get drunk, and then they have that one night stand, and they wake up the next morning, and then they sober up, and the guy leaves, and they're all alone in that apartment. Yeah, that's a different kind of loneliness. Oh, okay. I forgot. I see my mind moves so quickly. I didn't forgot what question I had answered, or what question you were answering. Yeah, my mind is moving. What's going on, blogs? Any advice for self improvement if you're down right now? Well, when it comes to men, it's quite simple. You need to focus on getting in shape, and you need to focus on making money. So you need to get a skill in something that's going to pay. Get an education, go take out a loan, go get a trade, go to trade school. That's what I would recommend. Really, the trade school, really the trades are back in, guys. I don't see too many trades getting laid off, but I see a lot of corporate people, middle managers, these customer service people. That all those jobs are getting taken. Those data and broke data input people. All AI is going to take all of that stuff, guys. So I wouldn't advise you to go that route, but I would advise you to get into tech, something that you can tolerate and like about tech. Or go to trade school, man. That's really what I would say. Computer science, tech, or go to trade school, bro. That's what I would say. And get in shape. Do some push-ups, set-ups, squats. Perfectionism. Yeah, I didn't forgot I'm from India. What's going on? We got a lot of Indian brothers in here. I'm from Texas. Um, I got you, Miss Sharon. As a retired teacher, I recommend trade school. Oh, yep. And that's another thing. School don't really teach you. Our school system is screwed up, man. It's screwed in so many levels. How to deal with perfectionism? I deal with that every day. It's not really anything wrong with perfectionism as far as like how detailed you are, how serious you take your craft is. Just realize that, hey, bro, you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna don't beat yourself up. As a perfectionist talking to you, that's what I had to overcome. Um, I had to, whenever I make a mistake, because I hate making mistakes. I try to be perfect and do everything right and overlooks and relooks over stuff to make sure I didn't make any mistakes. You're gonna make mistakes. Just know you're gonna make mistakes, and it's just part of life. Um, don't beat yourself up about it. Just adapt and change it. And but nothing is ever truly perfect. Nothing's perfect. That's what makes it beautiful in a way, depending on how you look at it. Hey, what's going on, little uh, X-Ris? What's going on, Fijif? I'm from New Zealand. What's going on, New Zealand? They move out of schools and look what we have now because of it. They moved it out of schools. Yeah, they did. Miss, that is true, Miss Sharon. They used to have, what was that, workshop in school, in high school and all that. That was not in school whenever. I think I was, or it was just getting out. They don't do that, or that class wasn't very effective or something like that because they don't. Nah, they don't even push you in that direction. They don't even say trade school or anything. It's like when you come out of high school, they say two things: either go to college, whether it's whatever college it is, 2 year, whatever the hell. They tell you to go to college or go to the military. They don't tell you go to trade school. They don't tell you none of that. None of that. It ruined my life. Perfectionism has ruined my life. I can't even do anything with my life if it's not perfect. I think you're well, there's nothing in life that's going to be perfect, ever going to be perfect. Even if you get into a relationship, the relationship's not going to be perfect. Your dad's not perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. We're all human trying to really just figure it out on this planet. So um, maybe you're taking life a little bit too serious. You can't even do anything with my life. And if it's not perfect, you're going to have to go out there and take risks, man. So we got to go back to that, Miss Sharon. They don't even. Whenever I was in high school, they just mentioned college and the military, and they would have the military dudes come in there, and he'd be yelling at y'all. He'd be yelling at y'all. He super structure and all that. And shout out to my military guys. We need them. But yeah, the military guys, military recruiters, they're running their numbers and their conversions are low or are extremely low. Their conversions are extremely low. So they're trying to get every little bit of people they can. So that's why they go in there extra hard. Oh man, and if you show some kind of little bit of interest, you finna get flooded with emails, consistent visits, consistent follow ups. They're not gonna let you get away that easy, homie. At all. At all. And that's another thing. They don't the job market today is switching so quickly. A lot of the stuff that they teach in school is outdated. but then school is teaching people. It's just our, excuse me, it's just our culture as a whole. It's not just the school. It's everything about our culture. Everything about our culture is incentivizing this Gen Z generation to go in the wrong direction. Every single bit of it. Like, I wish I could tell you something positive that could come out of these Gen Z women or Gen Z people, period. I mean, tech savvy, I guess. But I mean, what difference does it make if you're good at posting ass pictures on Instagram? What is that don't really amount to anything. But again, we have an over sexualized society. So if you're a decent looking woman, you start an OnlyFans, maybe you can make $1 million, maybe. But then that's just temporary money. You're not gonna be making $1 million at 50 years old. They're doing OnlyFans. And then if you're doing OnlyFans at 19, 20, 21, who wants to date that woman? That used up and abused up woman? Nobody. Nobody worth their salt. Yeah, and guys, sometimes I wish I wasn't as smart as I was because this woman that just pulled up to this apartment and she's dropped her kid off, I guess, to her, um, I guess the baby dad. Like that packing up and kids going over here and over there, that is disgusting to me. God loves you. Yes, he does. Generation now have nothing but sex, 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 and crappy music and ignorance. I don't even get me started on the music. I love music. I love R&B music, but I'm like, I don't want to hear you saying you screwed a woman in the bath. I don't want to hear that no more. Do you have some weed? No, I don't. I don't even smoke weed, homie. This is not that kind of channel. We're gonna put you in timeout. This is not that kind of channel, homie. We're not doing drugs, none of that. Drinking, none of that. See, that's the problem. Y'all, we are seeing the problems with Gen Z. I guarantee you that was probably a young dude on the internet. Yeah, the whole thing is screwed up, Miss Sharon. The whole thing, men and women. I'm going in on the women right now, but I'm going in on the women right now because I got a male-dominated audience. But it's the men too. Absolutely, nobody knows. I love drugs, but I'm realistic. What do you mean you love drugs? What drugs you be doing? You think combat sport is good for self-improvement journey? Absolutely, absolutely. Pick the one you like. Now, if you're talking about being just effective, because I'm going to get into some different ones as well coming up soon. I want to get into boxing. I want to get into like some shooting range stuff. But find the one that you like doing. Some people like doing jujitsu. Some people like doing boxing. Some dudes don't want to do any of that. They just like shooting guns. Uh, has a lot to answer for. Internet has a lot to answer for. Um, so you're being a little bit more rational here, Chad. So I'm gonna let you fly, but that's crazy. Now I understand that everybody does, marry Jay. And see, that's another problem. Like Gen Z is just another reincarnated version of the hippie generation. Nothing to substance. Absolutely nothing to substance. We're the hippie generation. And that's another thing with these Gen Z women. Guys, you talk to these women, they have tried damn near every single, especially if they're party women, they have tried damn near every single drug, substance that you could think of. It's crazy, guys. These women been having tons of experiences that you will never have unless you get 40 to 50 years old as a man. I mean, it is what it is, Chad. We're not judging you, bro. Um, going black like that again. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm gonna call you LF because I don't want to mess your name up, bro. I think you're from New Zealand. I don't want to mess your name up, bro. Mm-mm. What's going on, freak boy? Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, we're not judging you, Chad. It is what it is. Most people have tried it. Let's just be real. But a lot of those problems, you know, my thing is, okay, if you're gonna do it, but like beware of that, of what the consequences are. It is what it is. I wouldn't recommend you do it, but I mean, a lot of people have. So I mean, I can't let you or make you guys undo it. I just timed you out because you said something ridiculous, Joanne. Exactly, Molly. Exactly, Miss Sharon. Molly Percocet. Molly Percocet. It's all in the music. If you have never had a girlfriend before in your age, between age 18 and 20, what do you think? That's the thing. That's the thing. I've talked about in this I talked about some of the dynamics that are screwed up between Gen Z men and women. See, the women your age from 18 to 20, they're getting all the options. They're getting all the matches on day naps. They're getting DM even if they're halfway looking, um, from NBA players and all kinds of stuff. Getting flew out, getting sugar daddy opportunities. So the women your age, LF, um, I mean, if you, I would focus on at that age, just getting in shape, bro. Just get in shape, get in max shape, whatever that means for you, body weight, bodybuilder, whatever that means for you. Get in shape, and then you can attract some decent solid women just from being in shape. Um, but you're gonna have to get their money up to maintain the relationship because everything in society costs money, and women want you to have some money. But just be aware that the women your age are going to struggle tremendously because the women your age, all their value is they get up front because they're young, fertile, good looking. You're going to get better as you age. So it's going to be a little bit of a struggle trying to attract a good solid woman. I'm not saying you can't. That's why I said focus on getting your body in shape. When you get a girlfriend, you never had a girlfriend before. When she asks you, did you have a girlfriend before? What to say? I mean, women don't really take that as seriously as they would if you said, I'm a virgin. But I mean, you're under 20. Like if you're under 20 or if you're 20 or under, I think they're pretty forgiving on that. Now, if you're 26, okay, now that's weird. So I wouldn't focus on that. No, I'm in shape and good looking, but I'm just not that social. Not gonna lie. I wasn't really that social either, bro, in college. To be honest with you, but I made some friends in certain classes. I only stay at home in the room all day. You got to get out of your house. So get you some. You're gonna have to go to a find some friends through common hobbies. You like to bowl? Go join a bowling club. Go bowling. Just go out by your. Maybe you have to go out by yourself. Maybe hit up some high school friends. Never had a girlfriend. He said he just want to. Grandson has never had a girlfriend. He said they just want hair, nails, and eyelashes. These women are expensive. I've dealt with it too, Miss Sharon. These women just want their hair, eye extension, all of that stuff is like $500 a month. That's why they be going to the sugar daddy. Uh, and then, well, what's even more crazy, Miss Sharon? The Gen Z dudes have came up and they're painting their fingernails all kinds of different colors. It's disgusting. Masculinity is done in this generation. Ain't a little weed okay, bro? Like I'm not an actor or something. You can do what you want to do, bro. I mean, a lot of women like dudes that smoke. That's the easiest way to sleep with a woman. Is to, hey, that's the easiest way to get. And to get your foot in the door with a woman, hey, do you smoke? That's the easy. That's I've seen that okey doke a million times. So yeah, I mean, it's up to you, bro. I mean, if you get a job that's worth having, and get drug tested, that stuff stays in your system for a while. So I mean, you guys do what you want to do. I'm just saying, be aware of the consequences of how that's going to play out in life. But I haven't been outside a week now. I'm only at home and gaming. There's nothing wrong with gaming, bro, but you need to get out. You need to get out. You need to get out of the house, bro. Please get out of the house, LF. You know, I get it. Every society right now is super technological, but you still crave that human interaction. So you need to get out of the house, man. You need to get out of the house. Too much money. That's why I'm good. Too much money for loosey goosey masculinity is dead. It is dead, Chad. It's beyond dead. It is dead. If this generation of men, oh, I know what you were trying to say, Miss Sharon. If you're still on here, you were saying I asked you, did you trust this generation of people to lead you, and you said, hell no. Nah. If I was in your position, Miss Sharon, I'd be terrified. I would be horrified. If I was a man over 50 years old, I would be horrified to hand over to pass the baton to the next generation to lead people. I'd be horrified. I don't know what happened to your message, John. That wasn't me. So I guess it was YouTube. Um, mm, John, thank you so much, bro, for asking. I'm good, bro. Just life a little effed up. Thank you for asking, bro. Hey, yeah, and if you need some help, there's some therapy, bro. Like, you know, go get it. But a lot of I've been in your situation, bro. You just need to go outside, be a little bit more social. Uh, you know, just talk to people. I appreciate it, Delta. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay, Robin, what's up with all these times tables? Like, we're not in math class. This is a live stream. We're not in math class. We're girl mathing these Gen Z women. I don't think no mental problems. I'm cool. I just feel depressed, but it's okay. Thank you, bro. Yeah. I mean, you feel depressed because you need that social interaction. So you're gonna have to push through it, bro. I've been there. Trust me, I've been there. I'm an introverted dude too. Whenever I get off this live stream, bro, I don't talk talk to too much anybody. I have my close knit of friends that I talk to, that we hang out, and that's it. I don't really be looking for too many other friends, no new friends. Robin smoking dope. I don't know what Robin. What that's our Finland brother, Chad. He over here. I don't know what he be doing. What are those numbers? I don't know. He in a numerology or something. He in a numerology. I mean, the numbers he putting up, the amount of bodies these Gen Z women have. Guys, these Gen Z women have a ton of problems. I mean, have a ton of bodies. They're sleeping. They have a big body count. So if you're a guy that's worried about, well, every guy should be worried about body count, right? But shh, that's a huge problem. I mentioned about living your entire life online, living a fantasy life. Yeah, I don't know why they timed you out, John. But you're right. Yeah, like everybody, I didn't want to believe it growing up that these movies were just pushing us down, foreshadowing what was going down, coming in the future. But guys, we're heading that way. We're already there to a degree. And I can't believe that we're doing this. Like, it's a movie out that I seen last night, and it was about the technology of people hooking up some kind of nodes to your brain, and you can switch literal bodies. When I go outside, I'm so anxious caring about what people look. I get you, bro, but you're gonna be depressed inside. So, I mean, maybe start off with just date naps or something, man. Neuralink, exactly. Don't even get me started on them humanoid robots. They're gonna do most of the warehouse jobs, most of the the robot guys. AI is gonna take a shit ton of jobs, and people don't see it coming. They don't see it coming at all. They about to be blindsided. But yeah, maybe start with online socializing, LF, maybe. But yeah, bro, you're gonna have. There's no way around it, bro. You're gonna have to get over the anxiousness, get over this. This is part of growing up as a dude, being masculine, facing your fears. Get over this. You're gonna have to go outside, bro. And trust me, every dude. I wasn't the most confident dude when I first started coming out and be socialized and all that. This is what you just. This is part of your self actualization journey. You know, this is part of your self actualization journey as a man as you go through and grow in your self improvement, discovering who you are not. Exactly. Start walking in the parks. Like I recently just started running in the parks. Um, yeah, people are everywhere trying to just look in and socialize. You can just walk up to somebody, walk past them with their dog, and just say, "Hey, I like your dog." Next thing you know, that's a conversation. People go out a lot of times, not just to exercise, but to get social interaction as well. Some of the people be dying for you to talk to them. So just go out, smile. Hey, how are you? Yeah, and don't even try to people on the internet are gonna be like, hey, you should spit game. Nah, bro, just have a regular conversation. Hey, what are you doing out today? How was your day today? Easy stuff like that. I lived through my early midlife when there was no internet, social life, etc. Life was much simpler and more sociable. We are living wrong right now. John, you're 100% right. We're living wrong right now. We are living wrong right now. And that's all this technology. That's the reason why Gen Z is the most lonely generation to ever exist. Because there's too much phone activity. Guys, I was in the barbershop today. I probably gonna make a video about this in a separate video. But I was in the barbershop today, and there was like these two girls that were just sitting there waiting their getting their haircut. And they had to be like either junior high or freshman in high school. Guys, I was waiting for about 45 minutes. When I tell you those two women did not look up from their phone, did not take their earphones off for 45 minutes straight, and they were doing that before I got there, guys, their social life is dead. That's the only way they're going to get any social interaction is online. And then you meet them in person and they're socially awkward. Mm. See, is sharing game with you, LF. That's a serious tip I just figured out. That's real talk. Going to the park, because people got their dogs out there, people have their kids out there, sporting events out there, depending on what kind of if it's like a sports park or just a regular park in general. So yeah, that's an easy way, dude. And if you really want to get into it, you can get it. You can talk about doggy game. You want to attract women, get you a a puppy or something, and you have women just going outside. Women will just be like, "Oh my God, look at your dog." I've seen that way too many times too. What do you think are the most important areas in life to focus on if you want to improve yourself and have a complete life, health, wealth, love, and happiness? You have to figure out. It's a lot of this, but a lot of this stems from you have to figure out who you are. Um, who are you? You have to answer that question first. What? Who are you? What are you good at? What skills are you good at? Um, What's your personality? What's your style? You have to figure out yourself first. This social media stuff, Michelle, I bet this social media stuff is a trip. I bet it's a trip. You go as soon as you log on, as soon as you log on, well, no matter what platform it is, you can log on to it, and it's just going to show you half naked people, or mostly women, for no reason. Why? Because this is what society see. Social media is slowly, depending on what it is, it's slowly becoming X-rated. They be posting some wild stuff on social media. So if you guys want to hit that stuff out of your algorithm, whenever you see that stupid stuff, hit the little three dots or click the little image or video, hold it, and then it's gonna pop up some stuff and click not interested, and that stuff will kill that in your algorithm so you guys don't see that. Guys, don't y'all think it is weird if you're outside and someone starts saying hi and complimenting your fit? Nah, that means you got the sauce. That means you the man. That means you the man. No matter who's saying it, other dudes or other women, that means you the man. Man. Most important areas of life to focus on. But far you gotta know who you are, bro. Like you have to know what are you actually good at. And some of these things it takes a long time to figure out. I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of the stuff you don't figure out. Like LeBron James, he knew he was good at basketball early on. He found this gift early on in life. But some dudes don't learn life that fast. Sometimes you got to go out and try stuff. You know, some people they were good looking a whole time. So I mean, you have to know. Yeah, you have to go through that self actualization journey to know. Because then once you figure out your self actualization, now you know what career you need to go into. Now you know um, what kind of person you should be with because you know your personality and you know yourself. Like for me personally, I'm an introvert. So like I'm gonna need to be away from people, need to be away from my girlfriend or wife or whatnot from time to time. That's just what that is. Like if you're super needy all up under me all the time, woman, that's not gonna work. Yeah, and happiness and all that stuff. Um, Love and happiness, that basically comes down to your social network, basically your friends, you know, how the emotional supports you get, the quality of emotional supports you get from your family, your friends, you know, or your friends, people that you can actually depend upon when you hear something or whenever you say something, they listen to you, they help you out. You know, family the same way. You know, are you getting affection and physical touch, and you know, even sometimes even having sex, biological need to have sex, some you know, biological um, fitness helps all with your happiness as well. So it's a lot of different things. But today's live, I really appreciate today's live stream, man. A lot of good stuff. And LF, since you've been commenting this whole time and looking being a genuine person, I'm gonna make you a moderator as well. Just a young man looking for guidance. I'm young too, and I'm still figuring this stuff out too. So don't when you guys go on this live stream, don't think that I have it all figured out. I'm just a little bit more wise than the average person my age, but I still have a lot to learn too. So, but I'm never going to tell you, hey, I know everything, and so you guys should just follow me, and I know everything. Nah, some stuff I don't know. If I don't know it, I'm going to tell you guys, hey, you should go out and you know, find another person that can guide you in that proper direction. You're welcome, LF. But yep, this was a good live stream. You agree with Andrew Tate? Um, Andrew Tate. If you're an average person, Andrew Tate is going to confuse. He's going to sound good. But if you're a critical thinker, Andrew Tate is no different than any politician. Um, Andrew Tate, he's saying all the proper talking points and giving the men confirmation bias, and he's presenting it in a way where it's super confident. He's presenting the look of wealth and having actual wealth. So, I mean, he fits the description of what you think a masculine person would be. But if you look beneath the surface, he's actually been accused of actual stuff he said out of his mouth. Excuse me, as far as like pimping. Uh, but I mean, he does a lot of good. He does some stuff that's not good either. So it's kind of, I know I probably didn't answer the question how you liked, but do you agree with Andrew Tate? Some stuff I don't though. You are you Drake. You are you Drake. Jeff. Okay, Robin, we're going to have to time you out. But I appreciate you come on the next live stream acting crazy, man. We're going to have to time you out. I like his approach to hustling through the hardships of life. You don't get it twisted. Like there's certain stuff from different people that you can take and listen to, but Andrew Tate has take what you can from Andrew Tate that sounds good, that's logical, and forget everything else. I wouldn't say I would recommend men listening to him all day every day. I wouldn't say that. What you think? What he say about women? Um, I mean, again, he's just presenting talking points that have been presented for a long time that other men have been saying for years. So I mean, he's not really saying anything different than what anybody else is saying. Um, but I mean, I agree with some of what he says about women. Some of what he says is true. Usually, when he's talking about women and self improvement, I mean, when he stays on those topics, he's not often too wrong. But I mean, but if you think he's going to be a leader for men and actually create a decent organization, all of that, and lead men to the promised land, nah, he's just giving guys all the proper talking points. You think his way of life is something every man should look up to? No, no, no. Like I said, he admitted on live video that he used to convince and persuade these women to be. He was virtually admitting that he used to pimp women. So that's a human traffic charge. So I wouldn't say I would look up to him the way of living life. And I mean, nah, I would aspire to be as in shape as him. As he can fight, he can make money. He's a good marketer. Um, he's a confident, not the best public speaker, but he presents it very confidently. So I would take those things away from him. But I mean, he's not really saying anything else, guys, that other men haven't already said or noticed. So, but um, I mean, I would aspire like as far as like being that successful as far as body being in shape and getting some of the material possessions, but skills. It depends on social skills. I would really look at social skills. You really got to understand human nature. Um, so examine human nature. Like there's lots of books on that. I would advise some books for you, but those are pretty dark and harsh. I don't know if you want to look at that or listen to that or read those at such a young age. But work on your social skills and work on getting really just work on getting experiences.
for the goal financially, I would get into tech or trade school. Computer science, tech, trade school. Don't really see too many mechanics getting laid off, or too many. So yeah, but if you go to school, definitely go to computer science, go to engineering, go to medical. Really, if you're going to go to college, guys, it's really only a few degrees you need to worry about. I mean, you need to worry about medical degree. You need to get either a engineering or STEM degree, which is engineering, basically mathematics, or you need to get into computer science. It's just that. You think if you're between the age of 18 and 20, you think you're still super young, a lot of in front of you, or you think some things are late. Well, you are young. I wouldn't necessarily say there's a lot in front of you because we don't never know. We don't ever know when it's our time to go. But you are young, still a lot to learn. I wouldn't burden myself with trying to learn life at 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? Just go out and have your experiences. Just be safe about it. But yeah, I appreciate today's live stream. A lot of interaction with the chat. I'm going to be back for another live stream tomorrow. I never opened up with someone like this. You a W, bro. Yeah, for sure. Don't take time for granted. Exactly. Shout out to Nicholas. That's a yeah. So the earlier you get started on it, the better, man. The quicker you start on something, the better, man. The more you wait, that's where a lot of problems are going to come into. So, but I appreciate you guys watching this live stream. Hopefully, you guys got a lot of interesting things from this live stream. We talked about Gen Z women, but we talked about self improvement too. We talked about a lot of different things, society. So, um, I'm gonna be back tomorrow morning. I'm gonna try to come back tomorrow morning. We're going live stream tomorrow, regardless. But I'm gonna shoot for tomorrow morning, so you guys be on the lookout for that. I don't know what we're gonna talk about, but we're gonna talk about something, and I want you guys to be back for it. You guys have a good day, good weekend, and you guys have a good Saturday. Go out, socialize with your friends, your family, watch some March Madness, have some fun. Don't have too much fun to where you might not you might can harm yourself, seriously harm yourself. But you guys have a good day. I will see you guys on the next live tomorrow. Peace.